Hello. Well, this is going to be the last video tutorial. And basically in this tutorial, it's going to be a short one, but I'm going to show you a little thing that you can reuse in the mod. So, for example, let's start first with the positions or the action that these NPCs are going to be doing. So you can press the M key to see the furniture. Remember that the furniture that these NPCs are going to be using is linked with this white arrow. So if you want to change that, you can search for any furniture. So let's check, for example, the DLC number 4. I think this is Nuka War. And we can search for a human furniture. This could be okay, let's use this one, for example. We are going to put Divella in this furniture here. So if we take a look at Divella, Divella is linked to this furniture, but you can change this in two ways. You can double click here in Divella. You can go to the linked ref and to this keyword Arena NPC linked furniture, you can double click, select object reference, and you can select this furniture here. You just have to make sure that the furniture is compatible. So for example, if you try to use a protectum furniture or something like that, it's not going to work. So if you do this, now the white arrow is pointing to this chair here and you can delete this one. And now basically the beta is going to be using this furniture here. So we can put it here and we are okay with that. Another way to do that, let's search for another one for human. Yeah, this could work. Painting and store. Ground ambush. Okay, this is. No, we don't want to use that one. What is this? Fence wilder. Okay, let's try uh, this one, I guess. Okay, let's try with this one. So this was from one quest, if I'm not wrong. So yeah, let's put this here. One important thing that you want to check about these furnitures is the option to talk while it is in the furniture. So for example, if it has this checkbox must exit to talk, it means that it's going to stop using the furniture in the dialogues. And once you finish the dialogue, it's going to go back to the furniture, to the animation. So we're going to test with this. So we are going to delete this furniture that Alba is using. It's going to tell you that is referenced by Alba, but say yes. Now we're going to move Alba here. And we're going to link Alba to this furniture. So always remember to say, because sometimes when you are doing this change, the creative kit could crash to the desktop, so we don't want that. So after say, double click in Alba, go to linked ref, select new. If you don't have the reference there, select a reference, select this furniture, and in the keyword, check for Arena NPC linked furniture keyword. So, okay, okay. And now Alba is going to be using this one, and Dibella is going to be using that one there. And yeah, let's try with those examples. So now you can say this, and basically you can change that in the game in two ways. You can teleport outside of the arena and teleport back into the arena, or you can reset the arena. Okay, so here in the arena, they are already moving to the position. So basically, the game, the engine, every some amount of time, it's going to re-evaluate the package of the NPCs and it's going to send them to the new positions. And the other way to do that is basically going here, general, reset the arena. This is basically simulating that we are going outside and entering back. And if we talk now with the NPC, basically it's going to work like it has been working since the beginning. The same with Alma. Okay, so another thing that we can add into the arena are the packages. So if you go here, for example, to the Pakin in the miscellaneous, you can filter by this. And basically, these are some pre-built kind of furnitures where the player can interact to get some extra buff and things like that. So, for example, we're going to use this one. The easiest way to use this is just drag and drop, and then you can relocate this wherever you want. So we're going to let's try. Okay, so I think here is okay. So just put it on the floor, and that's all. Basically, the way how this is working is you are going to be able to interact with this trigger. So let's put this a little there. And when you enable this trigger is going to do some executions with this script. And this script has the parameters to execute the animations and to grant you some perks. So for example, this is the buff to apply. You can, I know this is on a string. Oh, I don't remember where the perk is, but okay, this is the time that you will have to spend in animation before receiving the perk. And honestly, don't remember how I am adding the perk to the player, but oh no, okay, it's the spell. Yeah, basically, it's casting this spell into the player. So if you use this animation after 20 seconds in the animation, it's going to grant you a spell that is going to increase your strength. So basically, this is how this works. So you can put another animation. So for example, I don't know, let's say this is the Butcher one, this watch. Drinking coffee is for perception, so we can put this one here maybe. But basically, this is just to get some buff. And you can also use some custom furniture for this. So again, if we go to the furniture 04, for example, let's say that you want to add a custom furniture for the player. It could be, well, I don't know. I don't know what is this looking through telescope. Okay, let's use this one. So we're going to put this here. And the easiest way to do that, you can just grab this trigger, copy and paste, put the trigger where you want to enable it. So in this case, it's going to be, let's match the rotation. It's going to be like this, double clicking this, and you can edit the parameters. So for example, this is object reference, basically the furniture that you want to execute. So select the new one, which is the telescope. And let's say that I want to change this to 45, I don't know, the intelligence. And after 10 seconds, executing this in the animation. This is an string. If you want to add a custom perk in the UI, you can reuse the existing one. And I think that's all. Don't touch this because this is for other kind of furniture. So you can click save. And now this is how you have a new animation for this. Another one that we have here well, so I didn't use a standard for the names, but I know I think I did it at the end. So for example, we can put the Nuka-Cola machine here. Basically, from this furniture, you can get some Nuka-Colas depending on your luck. So we can put this here maybe. Yeah, here it's going to be okay. And there is another one that is a little more simple. This one. This one looks like a really messy, but basically you can add this and reaccommodate everything. But this is basically the furniture that allows the player to start singing to get the charisma perk. But this is only available for the female character because there are only songs for the females NPCs in the game. But anyway, let's see how this works. You can save, and we're going back to the game. Okay, so well then, this is in the work and use the thing. Okay, that's okay. Okay, let's try with this one. So I will try to execute this in third person
I think I deserve a
because
break. Yeah,
basically
why
it's
not?
not able
I'll
to
set
go
aside my
from
responsibilities
first
for now.
person to third person. That probably is going to require some additions on the animation itself. But basically this is how it works. So now if you wait 20 seconds here, you're going to get the strength buff there. So now if you set your pip boy, you are going to have the buff there. So this one, for example. And this is one of the custom one that we made. And you can
I guess I can
enable
relax for
this.
a bit.
And now your
Maybe a
player
bed
is
will
using
help me
this.
while I'm here.
And I guess we put 10 seconds to get the buff. And there you have the alert perk, basically increasing the perception. And there are others a little more complex, like the Nuka Cola machine. This is depend on your luck. In this case, I am using basically some fake attributes, so the luck is a lot. Basically, it's going to get all the Nuka
Come
Cola
on, machine.
quantum
I just want a
things.
Nuka-Cola. A
There
Nuka-Cola?
you have a Nuka Cola quantum. So
Well,
basically, if it's cherry,
I
normal,
don't
or
think it'll hurt me
quantum, it's
more
going
than
to
some
depend on
information.
your luck. And I think that's all. And the other one that I was showing you that it was a little messy, a little big, was I think it was Good Neighbor. I don't remember. Let me check. Yeah. Also, you can change the starting point in the arena to any furniture or only to one spawn point. It could be whatever you want. So this one, this is probably the that it looks more complicated, but it's the same that the other one. It's just a drag and drop. So
Do I still have the voice I used to have? I guess there's only one way to find out.
and also the furniture that the NPCs are going to use are part of the pack-in. So it's just a drag and drop. Well, sometimes NPCs have some problem finding the furnitures, but well, that's going to depend on the nav match and try to separate the furniture. So there is Arb at the end. I don't remember what was the timer for the buff here, but there it is. So now this is adding you the perk for stat perks, and this is for confidence, basically increasing the charisma.
Next. Who
So
knows?
I think that's all. Basically, we can go back to the arena test from here.
Maybe it's not too late for me to become a singer after all.
Yeah, so it is still working. Yeah. So basically, the NPCs are here when you are teleporting to the arena, and the furnitures are still usable. Well, so I think that's all for this tutorial. And basically, what we cover in this tutorial is how all the arenas were built. So also, if you want to see some other examples about some the configuration for some game modes, you can check this quest here, the Siren of Steel, and these are the all the challenges that are supported by the NPC. So, for example, if we check, I don't know, the 92, you are going to be able to see the properties. So, for example, this is game mode number one. These are the lions. These are the actors in this challenge. These are the bosses, and basically this. So you can play around with this. There are a couple of things that I didn't cover that probably I can cover in another tutorial. So, for example, these flags for all the fight with bosses and things like that. But basically, if you are bosses and you select allow only bosses, it's going to use the boss to calculate the wave. So it should be automatic for that. And there is one last thing that is the player affix. So the player affix is only if you want to force a specific behavior. So I think we can do a quick test for the art test. So for example, this one, let's say that we want to include an affix here. We can check by affix, and let's say I want to play only with the super the cloud with the power fist. If you put this, you are forcing the player to use this, and all the NPCs that are compatible with this weapon are going to be using that weapon. So, for example, if we save this, so those are for a really, really specific situation. So, for example, if you want to make an arena that you can only fight with your fist, basically that affix is going to allow you to get that kind of game mode. So we have to reset the arena since we are changing the configuration. And now we're going to start the arena in the default mode. So I'm going to grab the shotgun. And basically when you start the arena, the affix is going to force you to use the specific weapon. So now I can only use this, and I cannot change it. So there is a bull there. And once you finish the arena, the affix is going to disappear. When you exit the arena, you should be able to get rid of this affix. But that is all. So I think with this we cover all the configurations, all the available configurations for the arena. So I'm going to clear this if you want to remove it. And one last thing is the constructible object. I think I didn't say this, but if you this is how you make the constructible object for the autotapes. So for example, we can edit the good neighbor one. We can change the ID for our test. I think it was the ID. I don't remember. It was our test. Yeah, our test on arena autotape user. And now here you can select your holotape that you create for this. It has to be the holotape, not the terminal. If you select the terminal, it's going to crash because this is not a physical item. The holotape is the physical one. You have to keep the requirement level and keep this keyword for the filter. Press OK. And now you are going to be able to build the holotape in the chemical station. And well, I think that's all. So I hope this is useful for you in case you want to build an arena or something like that. So, well, that's all. Anyway, I'm going to upload this plugin as a probably as a new location section in Nexus Mod. And in case you want to see it or change something, I don't know, or take some examples from here, but I think that's all. So thanks for watching and bye.